Here's the cold, hard truth. This September could flip everything upside down. Inflation is spiraling out of control. Supply chains are crumbling faster than anyone expected, and experts are sounding the alarm. Massive shortages are no longer a distant threat. They're here, and they're getting worse. Walk into any store, and you'll already see the cracks: empty shelves, rising prices, and fewer options. It's not just a warning anymore, it's reality. If you're waiting for the chaos to hit full force before you act, let me be blunt, you're making a huge mistake. When panic buying starts, it's game over. Prices will explode, essentials will vanish in hours, and those who didn't prepare will be left scrambling. History doesn't lie. Those who plan ahead survive. Period. That's why in this video, I'm breaking down the 15 groceries you absolutely must stock up on before September ends. These aren't just nice-to-haves. These are the essentials that could disappear overnight. If you want to protect your family from the storm that's coming, you need to act now. Don't wait until it's too late. Let's get into it. 1. Bottled water, your lifeline in crisis. Let's not sugarcoat it. Without water, you're done. It's the single most critical resource for survival, and in a crisis, it's the first thing to disappear. You can survive weeks without food, but without water? You're looking at just a few days. Relying on municipal water systems during a disaster is a gamble you don't want to take. When infrastructure collapses, clean water becomes a luxury, and desperation spreads like wildfire. Think about it. Natural disasters, economic meltdowns, or even power outages can disrupt water supplies in an instant. And when that happens, people panic. Bottled water flies off the shelves faster than you can blink, leaving those who didn't prepare scrambling for alternatives. Stockpiling bottled water isn't just about drinking, it's about survival. You'll need it for cooking, cleaning, and basic hygiene when the taps run dry or become contaminated. Imagine trying to wash your hands, cook a meal, or clean a wound without clean water. It's not just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Here's the harsh reality. When panic buying starts, bottled water is the first to go. Prices will skyrocket and shelves will be stripped bare. Waiting until the last minute is a recipe for disaster. If you don't act now, you'll be left fighting over scraps with everyone else. Secure your supply today. Stock up on enough bottled water to last your family at least a few weeks. It's not just preparation, it's peace of mind. When the chaos hits, you'll have the one thing everyone else is desperate for. Don't wait until it's too late. 2. Pasta, the ultimate survival staple. Pasta isn't just a pantry filler, it's a survival essential. When times get tough, you need food that's versatile, filling, and easy to prepare. Pasta checks all those boxes and more. It's packed with carbohydrates to keep your energy up, and all it takes to cook is boiling water. Whether you're whipping up a hearty meal or making do with limited ingredients, pasta adapts to any situation. But what really makes pasta a survival superstar is its shelf life. Properly stored, it can last for years without losing its quality. That means you can stock up now and have a reliable food source ready whenever you need it. A few bags of pasta can stretch your food supply far longer than fresh or perishable items ever could. Here's the kicker. Pasta is one of the first things people grab when shortages hit. Its affordability and practicality make it a no-brainer for panic buyers, and shelves empty out fast. If you wait until the rush starts, you'll be out of luck. Think about it. When supermarkets are picked clean, and fresh food is a distant memory, pasta will be your go-to. It's not just food, it's security. Stock up now and you'll have the peace of mind knowing you can provide filling, nutritious meals for your family no matter what happens. Don't underestimate the power of a simple bag of pasta. It's cheap, it's reliable, and it could be the difference between going hungry and staying strong when the world turns upside down. 3. Honey, the sweet survival superfood. Honey isn't just a sweetener, it's a survival powerhouse. This golden liquid has been a staple for centuries, and for good reason. Unlike most foods, honey never spoils. That's right, a jar of honey you buy today could still be good decades from now. In a world where food stability is uncertain, that kind of longevity is priceless. But honey's value goes far beyond its shelf life. It's a quick source of energy, packed with natural sugars that keep your body fueled when you need it most. And it's not just food, it's medicine. Honey has natural antibacterial properties, making it a go-to for treating wounds, soothing sore throats, and boosting your immune system. In a crisis, when access to healthcare is limited, honey can be a literal lifesaver. Here's the blunt truth. When panic sets in, honey disappears fast. People suddenly realize it's more than just a sweet treat. It's a survival tool. And by the time they figure it out, it's already too late. Stock up on honey now, and you'll have a dual-purpose resource that covers both food and medicine. It's not just about having something sweet to eat, it's about being prepared for the worst. Don't wait until the shelves are empty. Secure your supply today, and you'll be ready for whatever comes next. 4. Wheat flour, the foundation of survival cooking. Wheat flour might seem ordinary, but in a crisis, it's a game changer. With just a bag of flour, you can create bread, tortillas, pancakes, and countless other staples. When store-bought products vanish, the ability to make your own food from scratch becomes a survival advantage. Flour gives you that independence. A single bag of flour can feed a family for weeks if used wisely. Combine it with basic ingredients like water, oil, or salt, and you've got the foundation for meals that provide both energy and comfort. It's not glamorous, but it's effective. Flour has been a cornerstone of survival for generations, and for good reason. It works. But here's the harsh reality. When shortages hit, flour is one of the first things to go. People know its value, and they hoard it fast. Without it, you lose the ability to produce food yourself, and that loss can be devastating. Don't wait until the shelves are bare. Stock up on flour now, and you'll have the tools to keep your family fed no matter what happens. It's not just about survival. It's about taking control of your situation. Be prepared, and you'll be ready to face whatever comes your way. 5. Cereals, the overlooked survival hero. Cereals might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of survival food, but they should be. These lightweight, shelf-stable staples are one of the smartest things you can store. They provide quick energy, require no cooking, and are ready to eat at a moment's notice. In an emergency, that kind of convenience is invaluable. But cereals offer more than just practicality. They provide comfort. In times of fear and uncertainty, a simple bowl of cereal can bring a sense of normalcy, especially for children. It's not just about nutrition. It's about maintaining psychological strength when everything else feels chaotic. Here's the problem. Cereals disappear fast during emergencies. Their long shelf life, lightweight packaging, and versatility make them a top choice for panic buyers. If you wait too long, you'll be left staring at empty shelves. Stock up on cereals now, and you'll have a reliable, ready-to-eat food source that keeps your family fed and grounded. It's not just about surviving. It's about thriving in the face of uncertainty. Don't overlook this survival hero. Act now, and you'll be glad you did. 6. Canned beans, the protein-packed lifesaver. Canned beans are the unsung heroes of survival food. Packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients like iron, they're a powerhouse that keeps your body fueled when everything else is falling apart. When fresh meat and vegetables are either unavailable or priced out of reach, canned beans step in as a reliable, long-lasting alternative. They're not just food, they're survival fuel. What makes canned beans a standout is their convenience. Unlike dried beans, which require hours of soaking and cooking, not to mention a lot of water, canned beans are ready to eat straight out of the can. No stove? No electricity? No problem. You can pop open a can and have a meal in seconds. That kind of simplicity is priceless when resources are limited. Canned beans also have an impressive shelf life, lasting for years without spoiling. A small stockpile can provide countless meals, giving you peace of mind when the world around you is anything but stable. But here's the catch. When food shortages hit, canned goods are the first to vanish, and beans are at the top of everyone's list. People instinctively know that beans are nutritious, filling, and versatile, which means they're hoarded quickly. If you wait too long, you'll be left staring at empty shelves. Stocking up on canned beans now ensures you'll have a dependable source of protein and energy when the chaos begins. Don't gamble with your family's survival. Act before it's too late. 7. Jam, the sweet energy boost you'll need. Jam might not scream survival food, but don't underestimate its importance. In a crisis when sugar becomes scarce and expensive, jam becomes a high-energy lifeline. It's not just a sweet treat. It's a calorie-packed necessity that can turn plain bread, crackers, or even rice into a meal that feels complete. What makes jam so valuable is its long shelf life and ease of storage. A few jars can last for months, providing quick, easily digestible energy when your body is under stress. But jam isn't just about physical survival, it's about mental resilience. In times of crisis, when meals become repetitive and bland, a spoonful of jam can bring a sense of normalcy and comfort. For children, it's a source of joy in an otherwise chaotic world. For adults, it's a reminder that not everything has to feel like a struggle. That psychological boost can make all the difference when you're trying to stay strong. But here's the harsh truth. Jam doesn't last long on shelves once panic buying starts. People quickly realize it's both a treat and a survival tool, and jars disappear in bulk. By the time you notice the shortages, it'll be too late. Stock up on jam now, and you'll have a source of sweetness, energy, and comfort when others are left with nothing but bland, repetitive meals. It's not just food, it's a survival strategy. 8CO olive oil, liquid gold for survival. Olive oil isn't just a cooking ingredient, it's liquid gold in a survival situation. A single spoonful is packed with calories and healthy fats that your body desperately needs to stay strong. Without fats, your energy levels plummet, making olive oil a critical resource that most people overlook. But olive oil's value goes far beyond nutrition. It's incredibly versatile. You can cook with it, preserve foods, or even use it to make improvised lamps for light during power outages. In extreme cases, it can serve as a skin treatment or be used in basic first aid. No other grocery item offers this combination of practicality, nutrition, and survival utility. For thousands of years, olive oil has been considered a treasure in Mediterranean cultures, and for good reason. It's a staple that sustains life in more ways than one. But here's the reality. When shortages hit, olive oil is one of the first items to disappear. People know its value and demand skyrockets. Prices can double or triple in days, leaving those who didn't prepare scrambling to find even a single bottle. Don't make the mistake of waiting. Stock up on olive oil now, and you'll have a resource that protects your family in the kitchen and beyond. It's not just about cooking, it's about survival. 9. Eggs, nature's perfect survival food. Eggs are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. Packed with protein, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats, they're a complete package that keeps your body strong when every calorie counts. They're also incredibly versatile. You can boil them, fry them, scramble them, or use them to enrich other meals. In a survival situation, eggs can turn basic staples into balanced, nourishing dishes. But eggs come with a challenge: their shelf life. Fresh eggs don't last forever, and when supply chains start to collapse, they're one of the first items to vanish completely. That's why securing eggs while you can is critical. There are ways to extend their usability, like refrigeration or traditional preservation methods such as oil coating. Those who prepare in advance will still have this precious source of nutrition when everyone else runs out. The truth is, eggs are among the most in-demand foods during any crisis. They're cheap, filling, and packed with nutrition, which means supermarkets can't keep them on shelves once panic spreads. If you want your family to benefit from one of nature's most complete foods, you need to act now. Stock up on eggs before September ends, and you'll have a reliable source of protein and energy when others are left scrambling. Don't wait until it's too late. Prepare now! 10. Instant soup, the ultimate comfort food in crisis. Instant soup might seem simple, but in a crisis, it's a game changer. Lightweight, cheap, and easy to store, it's one of the most practical foods you can have. With nothing more than hot water, or even cold water in a pinch, you can have a warm, comforting meal in minutes. When time, resources, and energy are limited, that kind of convenience is invaluable. But instant soup isn't just about convenience. It provides both hydration and calories, making it a dual-purpose survival food. Even a single packet can deliver warmth, energy, and a sense of comfort that reduces stress. In the middle of a crisis, that psychological relief is as important as the meal itself. For families with children, instant soup is a lifesaver. It's one of the easiest ways to ensure everyone eats something filling, even when options are limited. But here's the problem. Instant soup never stays on shelves long during emergencies. Its low cost, long shelf life, and practicality make it one of the first items people grab in bulk. By the time you realize shortages are happening, the soup aisle will be stripped bare. Stocking up before September ensures you'll have this simple but powerful food source ready when the chaos begins. It's not just about surviving, it's about staying strong and prepared. 11. Chocolate, the energy and morale booster you can't ignore. Chocolate might seem like a luxury, but in a survival situation, it's anything but. This isn't just a sweet treat. It's a high-energy, calorie-dense food that your body will thank you for when resources are scarce. Packed with sugar and fats, chocolate delivers a quick energy boost that can keep you going when exhaustion sets in. Whether you're dealing with physical labor or mental stress, even a small piece of chocolate can help restore focus and stamina. But chocolate's value goes beyond just calories. In times of crisis, morale can plummet, and mental fatigue can be just as dangerous as physical hunger. Chocolate provides a moment of comfort, a sense of normalcy, and a psychological lift that can make all the difference. For families, it's especially important. Kids and adults alike find solace in something as simple as a chocolate bar when everything else feels chaotic. Here's the harsh truth. Chocolate is one of the first items to vanish when panic buying begins. People instinctively grab it for its energy and comfort, leaving shelves empty in no time. Prices skyrocket, and what was once an affordable treat becomes nearly impossible to find. If you act now, you can secure a stash of chocolate that will serve as both a morale booster and an emergency energy source. Don't wait until it's gone. Stock up today and ensure your family has this small but powerful resource when the going gets tough. 12. Dehydrated foods. Lightweight, long-lasting survival essentials. Dehydrated foods are the ultimate survival investment. They're lightweight, compact, and have an incredibly long shelf life, making them perfect for emergencies. From dried fruits to freeze-dried meals, these foods provide essential nutrients and calories without taking up much space. In a world where fresh produce might become a distant memory, dehydrated foods ensure you still have access to vitamins and minerals. The versatility of dehydrated foods is unmatched. You can snack on them as is, rehydrate them with water for a full meal, or use them to supplement other dishes. This adaptability makes them invaluable when you're trying to stretch your food supply and maintain a balanced diet. But here's the reality. When shortages hit, dehydrated foods are among the first to disappear. Survival-savvy shoppers know their value and grab them in bulk, leaving latecomers with nothing. By the time you realize you need them, it'll be too late. Stocking up on dehydrated foods now is a no-brainer. They're easy to store, easy to prepare, and provide peace of mind in uncertain times. Don't wait until the shelves are bare. Secure your supply today and ensure your family has access to nutritious, long-lasting food when it matters most. 13. Potatoes, the timeless survival staple. Potatoes have been a survival staple for centuries, and for good reason. They're cheap, filling, and packed with carbohydrates that provide the energy you need to keep going. In a crisis, potatoes can stretch your meals, feed your family, and serve as a reliable base when other groceries are nowhere to be found. What makes potatoes so valuable is their versatility. You can boil them, bake them, fry them, or mash them, and they pair well with almost any other food. They're the ultimate blank canvas for creating satisfying meals, even when your pantry is running low. Plus, they store well in cool, dark places, making them a practical choice for long-term preparation. But here's the catch. Potatoes are one of the first fresh staples to vanish when panic buying begins. People know they're affordable, filling, and easy to cook, so they grab them in bulk. If you wait too long, you'll be left staring at empty bins. Don't make the mistake of underestimating this humble vegetable. Stock up on potatoes now, and you'll have a dependable source of nutrition that can carry your family through tough times. It's not just about surviving, it's about staying strong and prepared. 14. Energy bars, compact powerhouses for survival. Energy bars might be small, but they pack a serious punch when it comes to survival. Each bar is loaded with calories, protein, and essential nutrients, making them one of the most efficient foods you can store. When meals become unpredictable and food options are limited, a single energy bar can provide the boost you need to keep going. One of the biggest advantages of energy bars is their portability. They don't require cooking, refrigeration, or any preparation at all. You can stash them in your car, your bag, or your pantry, and they'll be ready whenever you need them. In a crisis, where every second counts, being able to grab a bar and keep moving could be the difference between staying safe and falling behind. Energy bars also have an impressive shelf life, making them ideal for both short-term emergencies and long-term survival planning. But here's the problem. They're one of the first items to disappear when panic buying starts. Their practicality and compact size make them a top choice for shoppers, and once they're gone, they're nearly impossible to replace. Don't wait until the shelves are empty. Stock up on energy bars now, and you'll have a reliable, portable food source that keeps you fueled and focused when it matters most. 15. Tea and herbal infusions. Comfort and health in a crisis. Tea might not seem like a survival essential, but it's far more valuable than most people realize. In a crisis, a simple cup of tea can provide warmth, hydration, and a sense of calm when everything else feels unstable. It's not just a drink, it's a psychological lifeline that helps you stay grounded during tough times. Beyond its comforting nature, tea offers a range of health benefits. Herbal teas like chamomile, ginger, and peppermint can aid digestion, improve sleep, and even soothe sore throats. Some teas are packed with antioxidants that boost your immune system, making them a natural alternative when access to medicine is limited. But here's the reality. Tea and herbal infusions disappear quickly once shortages begin. People recognize their value for both health and morale, and shelves are stripped bare in no time. If you don't act now, you could miss out on one of the few resources that provide both comfort and resilience. Stocking up on tea today means you'll have a supply that supports both your body and your mind. It's not just about surviving. It's about thriving in the face of uncertainty. Don't overlook this hidden essential. Secure your stash before it's too late. 16. Rice, the ultimate survival staple. Rice is the backbone of survival food for a reason. It's cheap, filling, and incredibly versatile. A single bag of rice can provide dozens of meals, making it one of the most cost-effective ways to feed your family during a crisis. Packed with carbohydrates, rice delivers the energy your body needs to keep going when times are tough. What makes rice so essential is its long shelf life. Properly stored in airtight containers, it can last for years without spoiling. Whether you're cooking a simple meal or stretching your food supply by combining it with other ingredients, rice is a dependable staple that can adapt to any situation. But here's the reality. When shortages hit, rice is one of the first items to disappear. People know its value and they buy it in bulk, leaving shelves empty. If you wait too long, you'll be left without one of the most reliable survival foods available. Stock up on rice now, and you'll have a versatile, long-lasting food source that can sustain your family through any crisis. It's not just about preparation, it's about peace of mind. 17. Salt, the essential mineral for survival. Salt might seem like a small thing, but in a survival situation, it's absolutely critical. This humble mineral does more than just season your food. It's essential for maintaining your body's electrolyte balance, which is crucial for staying hydrated and healthy. Without enough salt, your body can't function properly, especially during times of stress or physical exertion. Salt is also incredibly versatile. Beyond its role in cooking, it can be used to preserve food, clean wounds, and even melt ice in emergencies. It's one of those items that you don't realize you need until it's gone. And by then, it's too late. Here's the blunt truth. Salt is cheap and widely available now, but that changes fast during a crisis. Once panic buying begins, even basic items like salt vanish from store shelves. Don't make the mistake of overlooking this essential resource. Stock up on salt today, and you'll have a multi-purpose survival tool that keeps your food flavorful, your body functioning, and your family prepared for whatever comes next. 18. Peanut butter, the protein-packed powerhouse. Peanut butter is one of the most underrated survival foods out there. It's packed with protein, healthy fats, and calories, making it a compact and efficient source of energy. A single spoonful can keep you going when food is scarce, and its long shelf life makes it perfect for emergency storage. What sets peanut butter apart is its versatility. You can spread it on bread, mix it into oatmeal, or eat it straight from the jar. It's a comfort food that provides both nutrition and a sense of normalcy during chaotic times. For families with kids, peanut butter is a lifesaver. It's one of the few foods that's both nutritious and universally loved. But here's the catch. Peanut butter is one of the first items to disappear when shortages hit. Its high calorie content and long shelf life make it a top choice for panic buyers. If you don't act now, you could find yourself without this essential resource when you need it most. Stock up on peanut butter today, and you'll have a reliable, nutrient-dense food that keeps your family strong and satisfied during any crisis. 19. Vinegar, the multi-purpose survival liquid. Vinegar might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of survival food, but it's an incredibly valuable resource. This versatile liquid can be used for cooking, cleaning, preserving food, and even as a natural disinfectant. In a crisis, when access to cleaning supplies and fresh food is limited, vinegar becomes a multi-purpose tool that's worth its weight in gold. In the kitchen, vinegar can enhance the flavor of meals, tenderize tough cuts of meat, and act as a preservative for pickling vegetables. Outside the kitchen, it can be used to clean surfaces, purify water, and even soothe insect bites. Its long shelf life and wide range of uses make it an essential addition to any survival stockpile. But here's the reality. When shortages hit, items like vinegar are often overlooked until it's too late. By the time people realize its value, shelves are already empty. Don't wait until you're scrambling to find it. Stock up on vinegar now, and you'll have a versatile, long-lasting resource that can help you cook, clean, and stay prepared for whatever comes your way. 20. Powdered milk, the dairy alternative that lasts. Powdered milk is a survival essential that often gets overlooked. Unlike fresh milk, which spoils quickly, powdered milk has a long shelf life and doesn't require refrigeration. It's a reliable source of calcium, protein, and essential vitamins, making it a valuable addition to your emergency food supply. What makes powdered milk so useful is its versatility. You can rehydrate it to use as a milk substitute, mix it into recipes, or even use it to make yogurt or cheese. For families with children, powdered milk is especially important. It ensures that kids get the nutrients they need even when fresh dairy is unavailable. But here's the harsh truth. Powdered milk is one of the first items to sell out during a crisis. Its long shelf life and nutritional value make it a top choice for survival-minded shoppers. If you don't act now, you could find yourself without this critical resource when you need it most. Stock up on powdered milk today, and you'll have a dependable, nutrient-rich food source that keeps your family healthy and prepared for any emergency.